tell us a little bit about this first story. And this is called Cherokee Creek Boys School, the small school with a big heart.
Right.
I like this on the, how did it get to be on the Indian part of it?
The medicine wheel. Well, there are a couple of good stories about that. When I was thinking about what kind of curriculum would we like and what do we want to teach these boys, one of the things that I knew is that we really wanted to be able to teach values. But we also knew, or I felt very strongly, that religious values are the responsibility and the right and privilege of parents, and that we were not going to be a religious-oriented school, but that it would be important for us to teach core values on how to be a good citizen. We need to know how to show up in the world. We need to know the difference between right and wrong and how to be our very best person. And prior to starting Cherokee Creek Boys School, we don't even have enough time for me to share with you all the synchronistic things that happened in my life that led to this. But there was an opportunity for me to be introduced to the work of a woman named Dr. Angelise Arian. One of the things that Angelise has brought forward through her work is what would be called perennial wisdom. And she has studied the cultures of the world. And a perennial truth is, by definition, something that appears in 80% or more of the cultures of the world. And one of the things that she determined was that in 80% or more of the cultures of the world, we all believe in and have used a symbol like the medicine wheel, not just the Native Americans, but from cultures all over the world. And she has had crystallized it and consolidated into saying that there are 4 basic values that we believe in, which are courage, love, truth, and wisdom. And I don't think anybody can really argue with that. Those are pretty good, strong, and there are certainly many more, but this is what she has brought forward. And in teaching it, she's also said that there are 4 archetypal or personality or domains around that we all carry within ourselves, inherent traits, which are that of the warrior, the visionary, the healer, and the teacher. And of those 4, there are 4 core guiding messages. And the warrior is to show up and be present. How do you come forward and be present in your life and not shrink behind the shadows or stand behind someone else, not take responsibility? And it's about responsibility and leadership, and we use the term warrior for that. Visionary is to speak the truth or tell the truth without blame or judgment. One of the important things about visionary is that it really is about who you are and how you show up in your life. And what we want boys to understand is that it's not just, you know, the George Washington and the cherry tree truth story. It is, who are you? What's the truth about you? And the mission statement of Cherokee Creek Boys School speaks to that. We want boys and their families to discover what is real and true about themselves and the world around them. The healer is to do what has heart and meaning. We want boys to understand that sometimes they march to the beat of a different drummer, and that's okay. Find out what is their real truth about who they are. And the teacher is one that's a very difficult one for us, for adults to learn, and this is being open to outcome, which is surrendering control. And we try to over-control most of our lives, and we have a very vested interest in the outcome of things. And sometimes the great surprise is when we are open to seeing what actually is there and present for us and not being overly invested in controlling, because we frankly can't control everything. So there are wonderful lessons that we try to teach the boys by using this medicine wheel.